وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر وتؤمنون بالله ولو آمن أهل الكتاب لكان خيرا لهم منهم المؤمنون وأكثرهم الفاسقون لن يضروكم إلا أذى وإن يقاتلوكم يولوكم الأدبار ثم لا ينصرون ضربت عليهم الذلة أينما ثقفوا إلا بحبل من الله وحبل من الناس وباءوا بغضب من الله وضربت عليهم المسكنة ذلك بأنهم كانوا يكفرون بآيات الله ويقتلون الأنبياء بغير حق ذلك بما عصوا وكانوا يعتدون صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. In the ayat, in a few ayat back, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ. There should be a group among you that is calling people towards khair. وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ. And this had been established as one of the ways where the ummah will stay steadfast on their iman. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the whole ummah and saying, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ لِلنَّاسِ. You are the best ummah. So why is this ummah the best ummah? In this ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is presenting one of the many reasons. The most important reason was presented in Surah Al-Baqarah that we read, that وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made this ummah an ummah, a midway ummah, an ummah, a moderate ummah. And we have read the explanation that this ummah, neither like the Yahud nor like the Christians who have done ifrat and tafrit in their deen. Some have decreased their prophet and the station of their prophet and the respect of their prophets and went to the extent of, na'uzubillah, even murdering them. And the others have gone to the other extreme where they have made their prophet, na'uzubillah, God himself. So this ummah is the moderate ummah, and there are so many other ways in which this ummah is moderate. And this ummah is going to become a witness over all the other ummah and a witness for all the other prophets on the day of judgment. So all of those are the ways where this ummah has been given superiority over all the other ummah. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is presenting another important reason why this ummah is the best of ummah. Kuntum khayra ummatin, you are the best ummah, ukhrijat linnas. You are the best ummah ever raised for mankind. Ta'muruna bil ma'roof wa tanhawna 'anil munkar. You bid the fair and forbid the unfair. The explanation of this we had read that Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahi Anil Munkar is when you actually see or experience something that is happening right before you, and at that time it becomes a requirement upon you, upon a Muslim, to if there is time for some good to be done and you see, then at that very time Amr bil Ma'ruf has to be done. For example, time for Salah, you have to call people for Salah. For example, you see somebody backbiting someone, you have to do Nahi Anil Munkar and try your best to prohibit them or stop them from that munkar or the evil thing. وَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ, and you bring faith on Allah, you bring iman. So this is a characteristic property of this ummah, that they are produced for mankind, for the benefit of mankind, and they keep on doing this. This ummah keeps on doing Amr bil Ma'ruf and Nahi Anil Munkar. In the previous comparatively, this responsibility was there. And this is a very important distinction to make here, that sometimes we say that the previous did not have this requirement or encouragement from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to do da'wah, or to call people towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or to call people towards good. That's not true. Even the previous it is established from authentic hadiths that even in previous da'wah ila al-khair was there. Amr bil Ma'ruf wa Nahi Anil Munkar was there. But this ummah does it as a purpose of their life. This ummah does it like none other. And also in the explanation, this is written that in the previous ummah, jihad or fighting for the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, was not a constant command. Rather, for this ummah, amr bil ma'ruf wa nahi anil munkar has been taken to that level where jihad has been established for this ummah as a constant thing. Prophet ﷺ has said jihad will keep on going. And similarly, da'wat ila al-khayr, amr bil ma'ruf wa nahi anil munkar in this ummah will keep on going perpetually through the doomsday with jihad included. So the priority of this ummah as established from this ayah is, number one, they do amr bil ma'ruf and nahi anil munkar as a purpose of their life, but also they do it through jihad as well. So in the previous ummah, they would only call people towards good or forbid them from evil through their tongues and through their heart. But this ummah has also been given the permission and the command, the encouragement to do this with their hands as well, which is basically jihad. So I hope we remember that we went over these three levels of amr al-ma'ruf and nahy anil munkar, that we have to stop evil or change it into goodness by hand, if not possible, then by our tongues, if that is not possible, through our hearts. وَلَوْ آمَنَ أَهْلُ الْكِتَابِ لَكَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُمْ. So this ummah is the best ummah. وَلَوْ آمَنَ أَهْلُ الْكِتَابِ لَكَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُمْ. If the people of the book, if the Ahl Kitab, if they had brought faith, they would have also become the best. لَكَانَ خَيْرًا لَهُمْ, it would have been best for them. They would have also been included in this ummah in being the best ummah. But مِنْهُمُ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَأَكْثَرُهُمُ الْفَاسِقُونَ. From among them there are believers, but most of them are fasiqun, sinners. And fisq here means basically the meaning is kufr. They are such major sinners that they are doing the major sin of disbelieving. لَن يَضُرُّكُمْ إِلَّا أَذًى. They will not be able to harm you except a little hurt. And the meaning written is لَن يَضُرُّكُمْ, they will not be able to harm you إِلَّا أَذًى, except causing you pain through their words. They will not be able to harm you except causing you pain through their words. Illa adha. وَإِن يُقَاتِلُوكُمْ, and if they fight you, يُوَلُّوكُمُ الْأَدْبَارِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is forecasting and telling the Muslims that if they come to fight you, إِن يُقَاتِلُوكُمْ يُوَلُّوكُمُ الْأَدْبَارِ, they will turn their backs on you. So they will be frightened. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has taken courage out of them. They will turn away and fight. Even if they come to fight, they will turn away cowardly. ثُمَّ لَا يُنصَرُونَ, and then they shall not be helped. So two things. Number one, when they come, they will come as cowards, and they will turn back. They will not stay steadfast in fighting against you. And another thing, that they will never be helped by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This Hazrat al-Hussein have written particularly refers to the Jewish people. ضُرِبَتْ, as explained in the next ayah as well, ضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الذِّلَّةُ أَيْنَمَا ثُقِفُوا. Disgrace or dhillat has been stamped up over them. أَيْنَمَا ثُقِفُوا, wherever they are found. إِلَّا بِحَبْلٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَحَبْلٍ مِّنَ النَّاسِ, except unless they are saved through a source from Allah or through a source from men. Habl is basically a head or a covenant, a protection that is given to them through Allah, or وَحَبْلٍ مِّنَ النَّاسِ, or from people. So the protection given by Allah would be, what would be an example of protection given by Allah? Old people among them, or children among them, or women among them, or people who are dedicated to the worship according to their own sharia, but they are not fighting people. So their worship will not give them any benefit in the hereafter, but they will be saved from being killed by Muslims in fight. These are the protections given, or the habl min Allah, protection given by Allah. Wa habl min al-nas, or protection given to them, more or less meaning would be the protection given to them by people, by nas, people. Nas is people. So if somebody gives protection and they are not fighting, then, or if they strike a treaty or a pact with Muslims overall, then killing that kind of Muslim, that kind of a non-Muslim also becomes haram for Muslims, that they will not kill a person, a dhimmi kafir, who's giving protection money or who's under a treaty with Muslims. وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَسْكَنَةُ. And they have وَبَاءُوا بِغَضَبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ, and they have returned with wrath from Allah. وَضُرِبَتْ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَسْكَنَةُ, and misery has been stamped over them. And why? ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّهُمْ كَانُوا يَكْفُرُونَ بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ وَيَقْتُلُونَ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ. This is because they used to deny the signs of Allah. When the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is recited to them, clear signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala are given to them, they do not accept them, they do not believe in the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. وَيَقْتُلُونَ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ. And they used to slay or kill the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unjustly, بِغَيْرِ حَقٍّ. And the detail here is that they knew full well that they are doing it unjustly. They did not kill them out of confusion, but they knew fully well that they are doing something wrong, and then still they will dare to, na'uzubillah, slay the prophets of Allah. ذَلِكَ بِمَا عَصَوْا وَكَانُوا يَعْتَدُونَ. All this is because they disobeyed and transgressed the limits. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among the believers and make us the ones who fulfill the right of being the best of the ummah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Created Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد